I think there's a lot of opportunities in terms of networking. That's what I've gained a lot. Like specifically yesterday, I was fortunate enough to go on a panel discussion, bridging the gap between primary and high school students and going into the mining industry. So when I was in that panel, I met Susie, who was from core learning module, and I just realized how much gap there was. There's not enough exposure to those education curriculums. So with NextGen leaders, I realized like maybe I need to step up as a student and be like, hey guys, go out to schools and be like, hey guys, there's such thing as mining, and mining is not as bad as you think. Like, it's actually pretty cool. Like, we got to blow up stuff, especially with me. I'm a blasting engineer, so I'm like, come see some blast. Like, it's really cool. So that's what I've gained a lot from NextGen leaders. And yeah, I love it so much. IMARC alone has given me a lot of networking opportunities. Me and Jazz have done a lot of like jumping to booths and stuff and doing like LinkedIn connections. And we start to realize that this is such a small industry and everyone knows everyone. You're like, oh, how do you know that person? Oh, how do you know that person? And then you start to work through projects and you're like, and you just have like so many experts, especially with me, like I'm doing my thesis. I go off to a booth and I'm like, oh, can you help me with something? They're like, yeah, come on board. Like, you need to look at this, you need to look at this. So it's just like that networking is what IMARC and NextGen has given me, so it's really rewarding. Pursuing the career, how NextGen has inspired me is I think my goal before I went to IMARC was just like, oh, career-wise, graduate, start going into the industry. Now, NextGen has given me the perspective to not only work outside in the future and going into the industry, but also make sure those people that follow behind you also follow you as well. So that means going out into schools, making your company wherever you're going to, like organizations and things like that, and going out to schools, ask them to come to mine site visits even, like just be like, come to mining and stuff like that. My advice would be just say yes to a lot of opportunities. I think that's the biggest thing that I could say. And a lot of things that I've learned is, don't be afraid to ask for help. Like, I know some people might look scary and daunting and stuff like that, but I promise you they're just so sweet. Like, they have so much knowledge and things like that. Don't be afraid to ask for help and just say yes to a lot of opportunities. You don't know who you're going to meet and you don't know if they're going to be your bosses or your co-workers in the future. So be kind, be respectful, and just go for it. My favorite thing, people. The culture in IMARC. I think that's my favorite. Everyone's really welcoming, everyone's really respectful. They're just willing to give as much information as possible and just willing to help you. And I think that's what I love about IMARC so far.